Oh my, I'm so angry. I just recorded 20 minutes and that wasn't recording at all. The mic wasn't on. Okay, at least I figured it out before the video was over, but fuck me, dude. I'm like sweating because I'm panicking. Hi, I'm Adam. We're back with more. No, I'll quit being shitty about it. It's actually fine. It's actually fine. Hello, everybody. I'm Adam. My face is a little white because I'm sweaty because I just lost a video. Okay, so today we're talking about Keffals today. So I don't know how many of you know who Keffals is. She's kind of a fucking moron. Sorry, Keffals, but yeah, you're an idiot. Like you're really dumb. And so basically, Vosh, like a left-wing commentary channel person, he recently exposed himself for. It would have been better if he had actually exposed himself at this point. That would have been a positive career move versus this. But he exposed himself for basically having downloaded like animated child pornography on his computer. He exposed himself doing that, and then he went on to defend himself and not say like, yes, it's wrong, you know what I mean? And then we have this moron Keffals, who's like, she's like a Hassan orbiter. She was a Hassan orbiter until Hassan kind of like disowned her. Oh, she thinks it's okay to use the word retard because she's autistic, right? And like, I use the word sometimes, but I don't think it's okay, all right? I'm not defending myself. If you say stop, I will stop because I'm polite, I guess. I don't know, like, because it's not hard to not use the word retard. I don't know. I'll stop saying it now. I'm sorry. Papa Gut, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry, because Papa Gut, later in the video, I am going to steal one of your arguments because it was kind of good. Shout out Papa Gut. Me and my friend call you mother. It's cute. Oh yeah, more about Keffals. She's trans. If you say something's wrong with her, it's because you're transphobic for sure. Well, we're going to see, because she's kind of just a shameful degenerate. So Vosh exposed himself for downloading animated child pornography. We only know about the animated. We don't know if he has any actual. As we're going to see, he doesn't think it would be wrong if he did have any of the actual. What are we doing here? So Keffals defended him on Twitter, right? And then she got yelled at because, again, it's one thing to do it, but it's another thing to come to his aid and defend it. And then it's like, well, he's my friend. I've known him for a very long time. It's like, okay, if you're a good friend, then you would call your friend out on his degenerate, deplorable behavior, right? She's not calling him out for his degenerate behavior. And I don't think it's because she's a good friend. I think it's just because she agrees with this kind of behavior. The reason I'm making this video is she does something in this video that I'm going to have to blur out, right? She's promoting the issue. Oh, and right off the bat, she starts the video in memory of Tony Winchester. Now, Tony Winchester, this is the thing about this story. So because she doesn't have any good arguments for why animated child porn, I gotta start saying CP. Animated CP is like should be allowed, right? Because she doesn't have any of those arguments. It's a lot of this like random shit. So Keemstar, so H3H3, the first to, or like the big channel to call out Vosh for having this stuff on his computer. H3H3, see, this is how dumb Keffals is. Okay, this isn't me being crazy. This is the video. This is what you have to know to watch the video. We're not sitting through the entire fucking video. She yammers on. It's ridiculous. We'll cut to the good stuff, okay? Don't worry. It'll all be in context. I'm taking you fuckers out of context. I don't care. I have no career to protect. I can take you out of context all day, you know? See, this is what's fun about having 46 subscribers. Like and subscribe. Hold me accountable, everybody. As I was saying, H3H3 is enemies with this guy named Keemstar. Now, Keemstar has nothing to do with the story, other than he hates Keffals and what she's arguing for reasons completely outside the story. Where this man, Tony Winchester, comes into play is one time Keemstar accidentally doxed him. He didn't die from doxing. I believe he died of natural causes. I don't know what doxing has to do with the story. That's what's confusing about this, right? I'm sorry. I'll tell you what it has to do with the story. Keffals is a very virtuous person, and this is a reminder of that, which is important. Okay, it's important to remember, because when somebody is a horrible person, you need a lot of reminders that they're not a horrible person to try to kind of believe it. This is just one of those, you know? Okay. Where do we start here?
People that we are somewhat friendly on the show, Tipster and Keffals, have sacrificed themselves to Lolly Hill.
Not only did Ethan imply both of us are pedophiles, But any of the thousands of people who were defending Bosch were also pedophiles. It was really gross.
Yeah, right there, that's perfect. Here, perfect in context line.
People who were defending Bosch were also pedophiles. It was really gross and a completely irresponsible use of his platform. Ethan responded to people upset over being falsely accused of being pedophiles by mocking the word pedojacketing.
Also, what the fuck is pedojacketing? Why do you guys have such weird-ass expressions for everything? And how often are you being accused of being a pedo that you need a nickname for it?
So in response to everything that happened, I rightfully got pretty mad. Fired off a tweet in frustration from getting called a pedophile hundreds of times in a single day.
What's important to be clear with this, she got mad at something that had nothing to do with her. I feel like Keffals straight up took this out of context. Wait, this is a tweet from the middle of the argument, which is interesting. She kind of started the argument by coming to defend Vosh when he was acting indefensibly, right? And then she was like called a moron, right? And then it's like, well, I hope you're happy. Labeling my community disproportionately made of trans people all pedophile. He's calling you a pedophile. He's not calling your community a pedophile. And now you've made this about how he is, again, anti-LGBT. I think that when people are anti-LGBT online in these like kind of leftist circles, it's really kind of a low-hanging fruit. Like, that's what the problem is. It's not that they hate trans people. It's that, hey, fuck you. I'm going to say something that is going to hurt your feelings. And it's easy to call you trans and say you have stubble or whatever the fuck that they're saying to trans people these days. I don't know. Is that... Should I cut that?
I find dozens of comments and memes calling me a pedophile. Even edgy jokes I have made in private in the past are now being used by the H3H3 audience, with Ethan's blessings of course, to justify calling me a pedophile and dragging my reputation.
Yeah, don't make these jokes. It's not a good joke. Okay, so yeah, this is when this guy's crying about how the doxing affected him, when really, like, you know, it was like a traumatic thing, but overall it probably kind of helped. People love him. Oh yeah, this was a good, I don't know why, I was just thinking about looking for this, because Bad Empanada, I thought he was actually making a good point here, and then Keffals was like, see how he's demonizing me, and it's like, no, he's actually completely right, because he's right about what you are doing. He's not right about trans people, but he's right about you.
Bad Empanada said that as a collective, trans people are racist pedophiles in response to watching Ethan mock the concept of pedojacketing.
To pedojacket trans people. First of all,
Whoa.
I didn't say anything about trans people, and the fact that you even brought that up in this conversation is really fucked.
That's so fucking weird too. Like, a lot of these people, I honestly just they seem to like be obsessed with using trans identity to like defend the indefensible. Like, you're not attacking them because their opinions is dog shit, because they're defending horrible things, because they are horrible people. No, the only possible thing is because they are trans. You know, they're pedophiles who do racism from a position of whiteness, and they defend themselves from a position of transness.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
I'm unfathomably frustrated right now, everybody. The audio is fucked up twice. So this is our third time here now. It's really awesome. It's really good. Hello, everybody. I am Adam, or Lesh. It's up to you. I was supposed to make this real quick, and this is my third time recording it, because earlier this afternoon I messed up something with the chords, and then the audio we're on attempt number 3. Why is it not focusing? Is the camera going to be a problem now? That's awesome. I'm going to kill somebody. I'm just going to start talking. Okay, wow, okay. Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, look at me sweating, because this is, I've been freaking out from whatever. I'm like sweaty because I'm stressed, because I just lost like an hour of recording, and I don't even know what points I made, and I don't know what points I have to remake, and I don't know what points were good, and look at them. Oh my God. Hello, people. It's Lesh. It's Adam. I'm back. It's good to see you all, everybody. So it started yesterday. After the second time, I hit record for the third time. It was like, this isn't a good video anymore. Like, I'm mad, but I'm not even mad in the right way. We're upset about something today, everybody. We have something to be upset about. But yesterday I was upset in a way that was like not fun for anybody. At least today we get to kind of laugh at somebody who's dumb. We get to laugh at a stupid person today, everybody. We're talking about Keffals. By the way, the sweatshirt this was a friend, right? And like, I don't support everything that Ethan and Elit do. You guys know my thoughts about Palestine. You know, I support enough to, hey, I'm showing up for the shout out H3H3. This is what got me to start this video. I said, well, Papa God, I'm sorry, but Keffals is retarded. She's so dumb. She's not autistically dumb. She claims to have autism. So you would think she'd be, I don't know what her special interest is. I think it's lolly porn. Like, yo, what's happening? What is happening? Keffals, what is your special interest? Because I work with autistic people and they always have some kind of special interest. I'll tell you what my special interest is. It's this. It's hello, hi. This is, because look at what Keffals said. Look at what this fucking, let's see what's going on with Keffals. Let's just look at this tweet alone because, hey, let's take her out of context. Because I actually don't think that context matters in this case. She said, for the record, do-it-yourself hormone replacement therapy is based. Based meaning like reasonable, logical. If you disagree, make HRT easier and it will cease to exist overnight. Simple as, that's the end of the tweet. Keffals, this is insane. Let me take her out of context because the context of this is that it is not attached to scientific literature. It's not attached to any like facts. This is for the record. What record? Why would we listen? I hope it's, are you saying because it worked for you? Because when you started drinking bath water from Belle Delphine, it cured your depression? Are you saying that means that, yeah, oh my God, that's not even fucking transphobic. Fuck you. That's so fucking dangerous to spread. Probably need more bathwater. Maybe that'd make you less of a psychotic, like aggressive. Be a woman and stop being so aggressive. And that's not transphobic. That's pure sexism, Keffals. So now we're gonna cover a few points. Right off the bat, we're not going to cover, I'm pretty sure I saw Ethan is like covering the out of context argument, right? ContraPoints, she can handle herself. Keffals, take this out of context. You're a bigger pick-me than ContraPoints is. This tweet, it's vibes based. So vibes based, you're a bigger pick-me than ContraPoints. So shout out to Tony and shout out to Jeffrey Epstein and shout out to Jay Aubrey. Because all of this, she's being virtuous by showing the dangers of pedophilia, the dangers of false pedophilia, the dangers of false pedophilia here. This man has a golden plaque for 1 million subs on YouTube. That's the dangers of pedophilia. He blew up because he was falsely accused of pedophilia and then was successful for it. It's so ironic because then the other danger of pedophilia is Jeffrey Epstein, who was an actual pedophile and faced no consequences. It's a real pedophile facing no consequences versus a fake pedophile being rewarded for not being a pedophile. Do you see how pedophilia isn't being punished? I think what we're seeing with this Keffals thing, if you're here for this, she wants pedophilic thought to be further not punished. Keffals, ma'am, we should be discouraging. This is the problem that I think you're not understanding. We need to be discouraging pedophilia at every opportunity. It's like never let a good crisis go to waste. Never let an opportunity to denounce child abuse go to waste. There are levels to child abuse too. I'd rather work in a mine. Guys, we're starting. Hey. Guys, we're here. We're queer. Hey, call me transphobic for calling myself queer. Keffals. Basically right now what he is...
And recognize this empirically correct fact that I am about to spit. It is possible for an adult and a child to have a sexual relationship and for it to have positive outcomes on the child as well.
The context doesn't matter, but you can watch the Keffals video for her to cry about why context matters. But that's the clip that you just saw. And this is where I will steal Papa Gut argument. Yeah, the positive outcome for the child can be that they are homed for the night. Do you see how this is like a very thin argument that it can have positive outcomes for the child. Okay, so Vash is stupid, right? That's not even a point that we wanted to argue, though. Yeah, we need to get into this argument. I'm gonna have to edit heavily because you're a fucking... All right, we're gonna get worked up at Keffals in a minute because we have a kind of 5-paragraph essay thing going for her. You're a degenerate. You're degenerate garbage. You're a shame to your community and everybody like you, okay? No, this is a great... Really let him cook. We want all the context for this, everybody. Trust me.
Here's what was said immediately after that clip was played, which was not shown on Ethan's stream.
File porn, like drawn stuff, it should be 100% legal. In fact, and this is going to be a real hot take, I have yet to hear a convincing moral or legal argument as to why possession of child pornography should be illegal.
We're really going to get all the context. We're going to... that's that context, you know? All right.
File porn, like drawn stuff, it should be 100% legal.
Drawn porn should be 100% legal. Okay. He's talking about child porn, though. So that's where the problem is, right? Well, we'll just let him continue. That's where I see the problem so far, me personally. But that's just me personally. Because sometimes it's just you. This could be one of those times, you know? I don't know.
And this is going to be a real hot take. I have yet to hear a convincing moral or legal argument as to why possession of child pornography should be illegal. Actual child pornography. How's that for a hot fucking take? Now, to clarify on this take, as I feel it necessary to do so, we do not, in this country, typically criminalize people who have procured media or resources which were the product of abuse. It is not illegal to own necklaces that have slave diamonds or whatever. What are they called? Blood diamonds? Yeah, all of our clothes produced by sweatshops, our computers, the silicon and lithium mined from literal fucking slaves. In our society, we have already deemed...
Okay, wait, guys, don't worry, we're back. Okay, so the point we're getting at here, right, is that he's saying, like, I don't think that owning child pornography should be illegal just the same way that it should not be illegal to own your phone. You know, if you say one's like, you have to call them the same thing because the phone was made with like slave labor and this thing. Okay, and one thing I want to say about the phone being made with slave labor. Dude, if I go to a restaurant, I've worked in restaurants. I've made the food. It wasn't that willing. Like, it was willing enough. Like, I didn't want to do that, right? And I say that to say that there are levels to what is happening, okay? That's not the same as being molested, all right? It's not. One's much preferable to the other, right? The other thing with that is when I buy my phone, I own a phone. You know why I own this? So I can call my mom, and I can look at memes, and I can watch YouTube videos. I get to do all these things via my phone. But if I own child porn, right, I get to jerk off to child porn? Do you see how... Okay, let me put this a different way. When you buy child porn, when you find child porn and you save that and look at it, when you look at that, what you are looking at, what you are using is the child suffering. That's what's being owned. What you're gaining is your pleasure from the child suffering. Do you see what I'm saying? Whereas when you get the phone, you don't get the pleasure from the child suffering. You get the pleasure of being able to talk to your mother. Call your mother. Please call your mother. You should talk to your mother. Please, you should probably apologize to your mother for, I don't know what the fuck, but you probably owe her an apology because check yourself. What are you doing? What is happening right now? Get right with God. You know, you probably have something to repent for. Keffals, Vosh, everybody, Tipster. I don't even know who Tipster is. Tipster, you're too ugly to... I don't really know about Tipster. I know Tipster is a degenerate, and I know that Tipster is disgusting. He's literally... He's gross to the sight. I'm not being fat phobic. I don't know why your name is Tipster. I don't know if you have a chud. I don't know what's happening. Random throw in. I've loved your coverage of Mama Max. You've done a fantastic job. You know, we're on to the next one. But we're on the Keffals train now. We're still dealing with pedophilia for some reason. I don't know why half of the drama has to be, what do you think about pedophilia? This looks bad for YouTube. I don't know what to get to next because we have two more important points to get to. Yeah, let's go with the MrBeast thing first. Well, okay, so this is Chris from MrBeast. You know, she's on a public platform. Well, she's looking kind of... So basically, like, her point is, let's see if we can find the point without, because I don't want to, okay, she's going to do two things here. She's going to say, this is another pedophile that Chris from MrBeast supports. And then she's showing who the fucking pedophile is, which is the real problem. All right, cut to this, Adam. This is everything in one, okay?
For those unaware, Chris Tyson for the MrBeast crew was a longtime fan of an infamous lolicon artist who made NSFW art of real underage girls, including Keemstar's daughter, as an evil person.
Keffals. So maybe you didn't catch on to this, but had you noticed that until now, in the entire fucking story, nobody had ever once mentioned this person's name? Never once mentioned this person's name, okay? Do you think that there's a reason for that? You're fucking dumb. But that's not, there's a reason nobody said their name. Nobody wants to promote that. It almost seems like you are promoting that to normalize it, to feel better about yourself because you're making this weird fucking argument. What the fuck's wrong with you? And as far as why are people not attacking Chris from MrBeast about what they're doing because they one time liked a tweet from this guy? Why is that? Okay. Maybe because Vosh streams as a full-time job, telling people what to think, making these arguments about owning these things and doing these things. And these different, like, weird, like, well, technically, if you're looking at it from a utilitarian, fuck you. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. You're all weird. You're all fucking weird. That's what it, like, I don't care what, you're weird. Chris isn't online telling people what to think. You know, you look at Bosch or Destiny or Hassan, Papa Gut, these people are watching that and they're going home. They're using those arguments in their real lives to make points and have conversations about these topics, okay? That's not what fucking Chris from MrBeast is doing. He's eating a tarantula for $1,000 or some bullshit. I don't fucking know what's happening over there, but I'll tell you what, he's not live streaming intellectually discussing the merits of child porn. Okay, that's not what's happening. And the fact that you don't see the difference in that just shows how fucking stupid you are. Fuck you. You think you're so smart. I know we didn't watch the video. Everybody go watch her video. Don't take her out of context. Please don't take her out of context. It doesn't matter the context when you're debating the efficacy of child porn, okay? It doesn't matter, all right? I don't care if you too were molested when you were a child. And so your thoughts about this are different than mine. Go fuck yourself. Literally die. Literally die. And that's really where the video is over. I don't know. That's the end of the video. I have to go study for a banking exam because I'm better than you. Hey, if anybody wants me to make math videos, comment math videos. I'll do those. Those would be fun too. Remember to like and subscribe, comment, leave your thoughts down below. Argue with me. Hey, Keffals, hit me up. I just want to talk, you know? How dumb are you? That's the real thing. It's like, how stupid, like, man, that was dumb. Man, this was a dumbass video. You know, you're like, you made the video and you were like, Ethan insulted me and I just had to respond to that. Then respond. You didn't respond. You laid out a good argument for why he is correct, why you are dumb. I didn't really hear what you were saying, to be honest with you. Much like Vosh, it would have been better if you would have left this alone. You know, part of her video was whining about how ContraPoints might bury her. Let's just hope that ContraPoints buries her. Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. I take that back. She's really dumb. Let's keep her around for entertainment. You know, she can be a local. She should be a regular on the Local podcast. Shout out to the Local podcast. That shit's good. Shout out Keemstar, by the way. One of the goats. I might do a document. Keemstar, hey, if I did a documentary on you, would you be involved? I guess I should show you more proof of work, but like and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe. I have some proof of works coming out. Love you, everybody. Goodbye. I just got a text and somebody's asking me what my grandma's rash is. Does she like me, or is it just because she's in the hospital? You know, like, that's one of those things you got to say it out loud just to see how it feels. All right. People say don't say this, don't say that. I don't really know about Tipster. I know Tipster is a degenerate, and I know that Papa, I would suck Papa Gut's. No, I would fuck Papa Gut way before I would fuck Tip. I would never. And I know that Tipster is disgusting.